Now, we have a good understanding of our anatomy, the 8 limbs of yoga, and the 5 elements. Now, let us take it to the next level of solving the mystical part of yoga. Kundalini is the mystical or the psychic power of yoga. Kundalini Shakti or Kundalini energy. This is believed to be the latent energy coiled at the base of the spine. It normally lies dormant and is awakened according to yoga by practice and grace. Kundalini is symbolized by a serpent with its tail locked in its mouth. By the practice of yoga, it is awakened and energy rises through the electromagnetic nerve currents. These nerve currents are known as Nadis in the yogic anatomy and physiology. According to Hatha Yoga, there are 3 main nadis. The first nadi, Ha, Hatha Yoga, Ha, representing the symbol sun and heat, called Pingala or the right nostril. The second nadi, representing the symbol moon or cold, called Ida or the left nostril. And the third nadi, called Sushmana, is representing between these two, as in the center of the spinal canal and the main channel through which motor and sensory currents travel. Yoga means the union or balancing of these 2 energies through the 2 nadis, Chandra, moon, and Surya, sun. The 2 energies are pranic and mental. Normally, these 2 energies do not work simultaneously. Of the 2, either the pranic, which is the vital force, or mansik, which is the mental force. Out of the 2, only one is predominant at any given time. This can be noticed by observing that at any given time, out of the 2 nostrils, only one is active. You can try it. Just put your hand at the tip of your nostril and see which nostril is active. You will not find that both the nostrils are active. You will find that only one nostril is active at any given time. Every 60 to 90 minutes, they automatically alternate. Modern science has also observed the same alternating process and its association with the right and left brain hemispheres. The cerebrum alternates its activities every 60 to 90 minutes as indicated by the nostril function. Of the two nostrils, the left is connected to the nadi ida. This in turn controls the right brain hemisphere. In the same way, the right brain hemisphere controls the functions of the left side of the body. The nadi ida and right hemisphere activate an introvert state of awareness. They are concerned with mental intuition, creative, artistic, and musical abilities. Ida, the left nostril, is the passive female principle. Thus, Ida is responsible for the subconscious and passive functions. Pingala, the right nostril, is the dynamic male principle. This, in turn, controls the left brain hemisphere. In the same way, the left brain hemisphere controls the right side of the body. The Pingala Nadi and left hemisphere activate an extrovert state or externalize the awareness. The mental approach becomes logical, sequential, mathematical, analytical. Thus, Pingala is responsible for the conscious and dynamic functions. So, depending on the activity that you are doing, if it is a creative activity, right nostril, left nostril, you can change. You can become more efficient in what you are doing. When these forces are balanced and operating simultaneously, then both nostrils are active. This is an indication that the third nadi is activated. When both the nostrils are working, the third one is activated. Usually, this occurs for 1 or 2 minutes between each 90-minute cycle when there is a changeover. The practice or sadhana of yoga is to increase the duration of this period, when both nostrils function simultaneously. To create a balance, in the physical and mental functions. Usually, these forces do not operate simultaneously, and one dominates the other. The balancing of these forces is yoga, or the union of the body and mind, in perfect equilibrium and harmony, so that Sushma is flowing and Kundalini is awakened.